you, Grace. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe the number of people that are here representing the Wasilla Warriors and the Colony Knights. Let's hear it for the Wasilla Warriors on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
And welcome back to the Menard Arena in Wasilla. It's time for Prep Hockey on Valley Radio, Q997 and Q997.com. The Colony Knights and the Wasilla Warriors. I'm Jeremiah Bartz with the call. This is the Lane Family Dental Game of the Week. Be sure to visit Lane Family Dental, located right in front of Home Depot along the Palmer-Wasilla Highway. They're able to serve all your dental needs, a family-friendly atmosphere, very comfortable atmosphere. Massage chairs, Netflix, those extra steps to ensure you're comfortable while you're getting your dental needs taken care of. They are accepting new patients, and they serve patients from throughout the Mat-Su Valley. See them online at lanefamilydental.com. Wasilla and Colony met earlier this year, very early in the year, with Colony scoring the victory. We'll talk more about that game later in the broadcast. Colony wearing the whites will skate from right to left on your radio dial. The Warriors wearing the reds from left to right. And we are just about underway in the opening draw taken by the Wasilla Warriors. Lucas Guds tries to tap it to Moore. Cooper Hansen steals it in the corner. Rakina now top of the circle with the shot. And the save for Campbell into the corner. First opportunity of the day for the Knights as Porter Shackle swats it away. It's off the stick of one Knight. And another dumps it in for Colony. Just underway here at the Menard Arena. Prep Hockey on Valley Radio. Long pass behind the intended target, Shackle, as Ketchum picks up the loose puck, flips it up into the air, and it's caught by the Wasilla Warriors. Goalie Aaron Campbell. And a face-off in the defensive zone of the Wasilla Warriors. And it's won by Colony. It's Hessinger in the corner. Hessinger on the right side, around the backside of the net. And it's stolen by the Warriors as Engen tries to take it the other direction. Engen up to Masterson. Masterson with some space. The shot and the save right off the grill of Cole Doss. Now in the corner. And it's Evans with the big hit on Engen as the Knights flip it through the neutral zone, and it's going to be an icing. Just inside the first period here at the Menard Arena, Wasilla and Colony. And a face-off now in the Colony defensive zone. It's won by the Warriors as Wolcott has to back it up into the neutral zone, dumps it in, and now out of play. Try to clear it into the corner, and fired it out of play. Just inside the first period here at the Menard Arena in Wasilla. It's Hessinger now. And Matson to take the face-off just outside the Colony defensive zone. And it's controlled by the Warriors on the near side as Caden Ketchum tries to push it forward. Engen nearly creates the turnover, but it's popped back into the neutral zone. Jelic now across the blue line. It's off Wolcott into the corner. 13:34 left in the first. And the pass ahead. It's long for Masterson, and that'll stop it with 13:27 to go. In the first period, we'll have a face-off in the Wasilla defensive side. Face-off in the Wasilla defensive zone along the right wing side. It's Evans to take the draw for the Knights. And it's won by Wasilla, played ahead up the left side of the ice. It's Slate Wohlers. Wohlers loses the puck. Colony dumps it along the back boards to the near side that's kept in by Moore. More than nice pass to the slot, and right ahead is Haller. And it gets past Guds as Guds chases it down in his own defensive zone. Larson takes the pass from Wohlers, and the nice play by Haller. The shot and the save for Doss. And Haller makes the big-time move on the defense. Has a nice opportunity there. And it's Ewing to pick up the loose puck for Colony. Ewing up to Rakina. Rakina dumps it in. As Chase Shackle will find it on the far side. Shackle avoids the hit. Back to the point for the Knights. Shot from the point. And a save for Campbell. And Campbell had that look like, I wonder if that one got away. But big time move by Haller on the other end. And then Doss able to come through and make the save. Doss in the right place at the right time. It easily could have been a one-goal game there. One-goal lead. Caden Ketchum after the face-off throws it in. Wolcott now. Taken away by Diltz. Diltz with the pass, the shot, and the save. Cooper Smith had the great chance on the left side of the crease. Nice job by Diltz to pull the puck off the boards and give Cooper Smith the opportunity. 12:19 to go in the first. It's Smith to take the face-off against Shackle. And it's won by Shackle, taken away by Smith. Shot broken up by the defense, and Porter Shackle just takes a swat at it. And then fires it down the length of the ice, and that'll be another icing. $12:10 to go in the first period here at the Menard Arena. And it's Smith and Matson now. Smith wins it, plays it to his right wing. That's Rakina. Rakina takes a hit from Engen, and then another one from Matson as Diltz steps in to keep the possession alive for the Knights. Rakina now up front, and Smith with another opportunity and another great pass for the Knights. Masterson takes the puck. Now it's behind, and he'll clear it. All the way to Diltz, forces Diltz to kick it into the corner. Back to Kearney at the point. And it's poked away from Kearney, and now an odd man rush here for the Knights. Rakina up the ice. Rakina leaves it for Diltz, and the puck slides all the way to Campbell as Colony try to create something with the 3-on-2. 11:30 to go in the first. Scoreless hockey on Valley Radio. The Warriors and the Knights. Essinger and Porter Shackle for the face-off. It's kicked into the corner to Wyatt Moore. Back to Goods on the far side. Ahead for Roush. Roush with the puck. Splits the defense, still with it. A behind-the-back pass to Shackle. Shackle with the shot and the save for Doss. Doss has come through big for the Knights already, and that was what an opportunity for the Wasilla Warriors. The nice pass by Roush right to Shackle between the circles. Between a pair of defenders also. But Doss comes through with the big time save. Shackle now wins it, plays it back to Moore. Moore with the shot off the defense, off the stick of Monaco. Guds keeps it in, and now it's slipped by Guds. Shackle has to beat Hessinger to the puck. 11:03 to go in the first. And a turnover. And Jelic with the shot. And it's knocked away by Campbell. Guds with it behind his own net. Plays it to his left side. Pass off the stick of Shackle. And Jelic dumps it in, allows the Knights to change. Guds comes back to grab it. Makes the pass. Knocked ahead through the neutral zone. Shackle in a race for the puck with Monaco. Monaco has it, turns it over to Chase Shackle. Left out in front for Porter again. Porter with another nice shot. And Doss comes out of the crease to make the save on his backside. 10:31 left in the first. Nice pass across the zone. Shackle has the patience there, tries to slip it by. Glove side on Doss. Doss able to make another save. 10:29 to go in the first. Monaco across the glass into the corner. Rakina tries to work it out of the zone, but Nice job by Woolers to keep it in, and the puck is flipped out of play along the far side. 10:18 left in what's been a good start to this hockey game. Scoreless hockey on Valley Radio. Colony wins the draw as Dilts tries to move it ahead of Wolcott. Comes back to the edge to grab it. Wolcott now in his own zone. Skates up to the neutral zone. Still with it across the Colony blue line and tried to dump it in, but we'll have an offsides. 10:05 left in the first. The face-off just outside the Colony defensive zone. It'll be Evans against Larson. Deflected back into the corner. Colton Ketchum to get it for the Knights. And the pass turned over. It's Woolers with the opportunity as Colony sends it the other direction. Jack Holman up the left side across the blue line. Dumped it into the corner. Bradley Amato dropped it back to the point. Shot from the point. Left deflected. Another shot deflected. This time it was Brand at the top of the circle into the corner now along Colony's left wing side. 9:34 left in the first. Wasilla moves it up the left side of the ice, and it's over Larson. Back, and it gets past Carney. Comes back into the Wasilla defensive zone. Another turnover as the Knights are able to dump it back in. Engen in the far corner. Looks to move it across the zone, but it's off Hessinger. Hessinger pokes it ahead, still with it along the left side in the left wing corner for the Knights. Wolcott takes it away, moves it up to Engen. Engen flips it up into the air looking for Masterson. Takes the bounce. Masterson still with an eye on it. Dumps it along the right side. Moore can't catch up to it. Has to come back to the neutral zone. Guds has his pass taken away. Evans still with it. Left out in front for Campbell. Jealous tries to take a shot. And we've got a whistle at the 8:37 mark. 8:37 to go in the first. A lot of action in front of the net there for Campbell on that last stretch. Hessinger and Porter Shackle to take the face-off in the Wasilla defensive zone along the right wing side. And it's won by Shackle, played into the corner. Nearly turned over by the Warriors as Moore tries to find it in the near side corner. That's Colony's right wing side. Guds ahead off the blade of Shackle's stick, and that's going to be an icing as Roush tried to chase up or catch up to it, but couldn't chase it down. 8:19 look at the Colony's leading scorer. Cooper Smith with 47 points. Rakina with 31. Hessinger 29. Tajon Evans with 26. Mitchell Dilts also with 26. Smith 20 goals and 27 assists this season. He recently joined the 150-point club. Hessinger now with it. It's deflected back to the neutral zone as Ewing tries to push it forward. Guds now moves it right back in the neutral zone, and it gets by Ewing. Monaco will try to chase it down. Monaco around the backside of his own net. Ahead to the far side, Hessinger has it poked away by Roush. Hessinger back with it, and it gets by Guds, and that'll be an icing. But Smith in the 150-point club, to my knowledge, they wave off the icing. It's Moore turning the puck over, and right in front is Hessinger, and a big-time save for Campbell now. As the Knights will race back to it. Both goalies have come through with some huge saves in this first period. Wolcott at his own blue line, and it's dumped in by Dilts. Around into the corner. Now between the circles. Puck still loose as Wasilla tries to work it out of its own zone. Haller now near his own blue line, has it poked back in by Cooper Smith. Wolcott tapped away by the Knights. It's Rakina. A pass across for Smith across the blue line. Makes the move on the defender. The shot and the save for Campbell. But back to Smith. To my knowledge, the third Colony hockey player to hit 150 points in his career, following Seth Rita and Ryan Pauling. Seth Rita owns the school record for points in a season, and that's 64. 7:01 to go in the first, still scoreless, the Knights and the Warriors. Wasilla wins the draw, plays it back to Moore in the corner. To the far side now for Engen. Engen lifts it into the air, looking for Masterson. Masterson dumps it in. Matson will try to chase it down. Colton Ketchum there as well for the Knights. Diltz back around to Cooper Smith. Knocked back to Diltz. Diltz up the left side. Diltz. Puck back to the top of the circle. Caden Ketchum, he moves it in. Diltz around the left side. Has it taken away by Guds. Wasilla tries to move it out of the zone, but Cooper Smith keeps it in. Cooper Smith, the centering pass, deflected back to Caden Ketchum. Ketchum. Now back to Colton Ketchum. He finds Smith, who dumps it in. Holman will try to chase it down. Now Holman on the forecheck as Guds has the puck. The pass to Masterson, poked away by Cooper Smith. Caden Ketchum at the point, dumps it in. 5:57 to go in a scoreless first. Bradley Amato on the far side. Wasilla moves it in the neutral zone, but right to Caden Ketchum. Ketchum taps it forward, looking for Holman. Holman now in a race with Porter Shackle around to the far side to Amato, and Chase Shackle grabs it. Wasilla with the potential for the odd man rush. It's Shackle on the left side. The defense gets back for Colony. 5:30 to go in the first. Grana into the neutral zone. Shackle dumps it back the other direction, but Ketchum loses it. It's Roush, and Jelic is there for the Knights. Dumped in by the Warriors with 5:10 to go in the first. And Larson picks off the pass between the circles and snaps it high off the back glass. Takes a deflection along the backside of the net. Jelic moves it across, and another pass taken away by the Warriors. Hessinger with the hit on Roush forces the turnover. Larson ahead to Haller. Haller tries to get it past Amato. Ketchum now throws it into the corner. And we get a whistle at the 4:33 mark. And a high stick is called, and we're going to get our first power play of the day as Haller skates into the box, and Colony will go onto the power play. Fast-moving first period here in Wasilla. The Knights and the Warriors, senior night for Colony. Hessinger will take the draw for the Knights on the power play. Face-off in the Warrior defensive zone. The pass from Smith to Rakina. Rakina with the pass, the puck left loose, and the Warriors able to clear it. Colony had Aaron Campbell out of position with a man on the doorstep. Smith skates ahead. Up to the right. Around the backside to the left. Drops it to Evans. Evans just inside the blue line. Moves it to Hessinger. Now back Smith. Smith fires one. Hessinger now around the backside to the left side. 1:20 to go with the advantage. Evans throws it across. Back to Cooper Smith. Smith with the shot. Fires it wide. And then Hessinger just tapped it wide. That stopped it with 3:41. The net popped off. But Hessinger nearly gave the Knights the lead. Had an open look on the goal, but just moved it right through the crease. 1:08 to go on the Wasilla penalty and Colony power play. Masterson for the face-off for the shorthanded Warriors. It's won by the Knights. Back to Cooper Smith. Across the zone for Evans on the left. Evans back to Cooper Smith. Right back to Evans. Evans, the pass nearly taken away by the Knights, and then or the Warriors, but Wasilla picks it up. It's Masterson Masterson, nice move, breakaway opportunity, and can't get the shot. And Colony moves it back the other direction. Wasilla clears it. Hessinger comes back to grab it. Great opportunity, though, for Masterson. Showed some speed, but couldn't get the shot off. Evans now right in front. Evans with the shot and the goal! And Colony leads 1-0. Colony, the nice pass across the zone, and Evans left all alone, goes 5-hole. Great job by the Colony Knights there, taking the 1-0 lead. But the key on that play was Evans the key was the pass. But all alone on the left side, Evans and...
Ladies and gentlemen, scoring for Colony Knights, number 42, Tajon Evans.
And Wasilla wins it. So Rakina and Hessinger, Rakina with the pass that made the play. 2:44 to go in the first. Colony leads 1-0. Vrana comes back to grab it in his own end. Tries to play it to Amato, and the shot from the point, loose puck left out in front as Case Shackle gets tied up with Monaco, and now a battle in the corner. Monaco comes out with it, looks for Amato again, and then Amato nearly turns it over. Holman able to pick it up along the left side, skates up the left through the neutral zone into the Warrior defensive zone, and knocked off the puck, and it's stolen away by Porter Shackle. Shackle with the pass ahead to Roush. Roush up the right. Roush tries to get by Ewing, and it's poked back into the corner with 2:06 left. In the first period, Shackle on the forecheck creates the turnover. Engen is the trailer. Ewing there for Colony. It's kept in by Guds. Guds with the shot, and it's deflected wide. And the wraparound attempt between the circles all alone is Masterson, and it's off the defender, Ewing. Ewing, a good job on defense as the puck bounces through the neutral zone, but goes all the way to Campbell. Campbell leaves it aside for Moore with 1:37 to go in the first. Pass along to the far side over the reach of Matson. And we get a stoppage to play at the 1:30 mark. Colony and Wasilla. Colony celebrating its senior night. Ketchum, Franzen, Hessinger, Doss, Vrana, Smith, Lund, and Rakina are Colony seniors. Wasilla will celebrate its senior night tomorrow night, a game that can be heard right here on Valley Radio. Puck drops at 7 p.m., the Warriors and the Moose. 1:30 left in the first period of this one as Jelic skates to the box, and there could be a bench minor. Maybe too many men for the Knights. A 1:30 left in the first, 1-0. Colony with the lead. Wasilla now on the power play with 90 seconds left in the first. Wasilla wins the draw. So too many men for the Knights as Engen has it. Engen back to Kearney at the point. Kearney to Engen on the right side. Engen into the corner and then pop back. And Masterson has to settle back into the neutral zone. Kearney now with the puck along the right. Kearney swings it back to Masterson. Cooper Smith on the forecheck. Engen on the right side. Engen taps it ahead for Shackle. Porter Shackle walks toward through the circle with a nice pass for Guds. And Guds can't connect. Ahead now into the corner for Porter Shackle, or along the left wing boards. And it's cleared by the Knights as Kearney comes back to take it with 39 seconds left in the first. Hands it off to Shackle. Shackle, the long pass up to Guds. Guds taps it forward. Evans now picks it up and clears it over the reach of Masterson. 25 seconds left in the first. And around to the backside of the net. pass up the right side for Masterson. Masterson races up the right, still with it in the corner. Around the backside of the net, Hessinger pushes him into the corner. Slate Woolers tries to help him out, and it gets by Wolcott, and Smith just rifles it all the way down to Campbell, and that's going to do it for the first period of play. And the Colony Knights lead 1-0. Let's take a 3-minute timeout, and we'll come back with the first intermission report on Valley Radio Q997 and Q997.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please, for a reading here.
Good evening. This afternoon, between second and third period, we're going to jump up for raising a little money for Dave and Hammer Hansen. If you guys don't know Dave, Hammer hails from North St. Paul, Minnesota. He grew up right across the street from the ice rink. We spent many hours after school on the weekends helping out. In other words, he was a rink rat. He was a defensive standout and the captain of the high school hockey team. He was at Polaris. He was a 4-year letterman in hockey and tennis. He attended Colorado College on a full-ride scholarship, heritage degree in business administration. During his senior year in Colorado, he was approached by Herb Brooks to skate at the Olympic team. Dave said no because it was his senior year at CC and they were number 1. He somewhat regrets the decision because the team became known as the Miracle on Ice. Dave was recruited and signed by the New York Red Wings. By a career-ending knee injury occurred in his last year of college. He then pursued his second life goal, moving to
Matt Sue's total service to mankind presents the 2018 Matsu Plunge. Family fun and fundraiser for needs right here in the Matsu. Happening Saturday, February 17th on beautiful Wasilla Lake at the welcoming, warm, elegant new Matsu Resort just off Bogart Road. Plunge, pledge, and be present for all the action. Support the cause and the jumpers at the 2018 Matsu Plunge. Register and pledge at matsuplunge.org.
We hope you're enjoying today's game. Look for more games such as this.
about the Reddington Huskies and also the Houston Hawks. So coming to a Frontiersman near you in the next week or so. Right here, we're ready for period 2. Colony and Wasilla. The Warriors wearing the red and Colony wearing the whites. Wasilla shorthanded to start the second period. We'll skate from right to left on your radio dial. And the Knights on the power play. Or the Knights shorthanded, the Warriors on the power play. And Wasilla has the puck at mid-ice. 22 seconds left in the bench minor for the Knights. Too many men on the ice late in the first period. And Wasilla has the puck, skating from right to left. It's Engen on the right side, back to the point to Kearney, and has it poked away by Evans. Kearney's going to come back into the neutral zone to play it. Kearney across for Porter Shackle. Shackle taps it to his right for Engen, and now the team are both at full strength. 5-on-5 hockey early in the second period. It's 1-0. Colony with the lead. The Knights try to flip it ahead for Hessinger, but Masterson able to send it back the other direction. Masterson with the turn, or with the steal now, skates to his right. His backhander's wide to the stick side. Ketchum lifts it up into the air. Can't get past Engen. Engen with a shot fired in the glove of Cole Doss. Doss with a really good first period. Campbell with a good first period as well. Colony does have the one goal, but Campbell made a handful of really good saves. Doss made at least 4, if not 5, really good saves as well. Just inside the second period, face-off in the Colony defensive zone. Wasilla wins the draw. And the centering pass taken by the defenseman Monaco. Monaco to Rakina. Rakina, the nice pass to Diltz. Diltz drops to Smith. Smith with the shot! And Campbell with the save. And a little extra action behind the play, behind the net after the whistle. And Goods is headed to the box. And Colony will go on the power play. Or Rakina there as well, so no power play. So coincidental minors at the 13:49 mark. And they'll drop the puck for the faceoff in the Wasilla defensive zone. So Rakina and Goods both in the box for their respective teams. And Smith and Larson will take the faceoff. It's won by Cooper Smith. Smith with the shot broken up by the defense. Wasilla kicks it to the far side as Wolcott comes back into the corner. Ahead now for Larson, who slips up at the blue line. Colony now in its own end. The puck across, or the pass across. And it's Diltz. Diltz with the shot, and it's kicked aside by Campbell. Haller in his own corner. It's kept in by Smith. Smith up the left side. Smith with the shot. And it's wide to the stick side, now in the corner. Vrana tries to step in, and Campbell's just going to take it away and put his glove on it to stop it with 13:12 to go in the second. A really good crowd here on a Friday night at the Menard Arena, the biggest that I've seen so far this season for prep hockey. Not standing room only, but the seating at the Menard is fairly full. Fans also circled around one end of the ice along the glass. And we'll take another face-off in the Wasilla defensive zone. And it'll be Smith again, this time against Porter Shackle. Puck sent to the far side of the zone, the right side for the Knights. Battle along the near side boards. Shackle tries to come away with it, and it's tapped ahead by Kearney. Across, Porter Shackle now up the right side, over the blue line. Draws the double team, and it's poked back over the blue line. And we're going to get a hook at the 12:52 mark, and it's going to be Cooper Smith in the box. Smith, not generally one to take a lot of penalties. And this is Wasilla's second power play of the day. And the face-off in the Colony defensive zone along the right side. It's Hessinger and Porter Shackle. Hessinger plays it back to Monaco. And it's moved around the backside boards from the right to the left. As Hessinger up the ice, a 2-on-1 now for the shorthanded Knights. Hessinger with the shot. And the glove save for Campbell. Hessinger tried to go glove side, but Campbell right there to make the save for the Warriors. 12:38 to go in the second. 1-0 is the score. Colony with the lead. Hessinger and Porter Shackle, this time along the right side in the Wasilla defensive zone, and it's won by the Warriors. Moved back to Masterson. Ahead for Shackle. Shackle gets by one defender. Skates up the left side of the ice over the blue line. Takes the shot himself. It's off the backside boards, then kicked into the corner. Shackle and Evans in the corner. And Matson there. Shackle around the backside. Carney keeps it at the point. And Carney's pass forces Masterson back into the neutral zone. Carney taps it ahead for Engen. Now Engen to Matson. Matson takes the hit from Hessinger. And the Knights able to clear it. Evans will race for the puck. Now on the forecheck, tries to force it away from Carney. Larson now up the right side, sets up at the point, ahead for Engen. Engen moves it into the corner. And it's cleared again by the Knights. Wolcott comes back into his own end to play it with 11:24 to go in the second. 29 seconds left in the power play. The Cooper Smith penalty. Larson up the left side over the blue line, top of the circle. The shot. And it's deflected off the backboards into the corner. Now ahead back into the corner for the Warriors. Colton Ketchum comes in. And the shot from the top of the circle left out in front. As Haller tries to make the adjustment. Hessinger does enough on defense to prevent it. Haller with another shot and a save for Doss. 10:48 left in the second. Colony with the 1-0 lead. Its lone goal on the power play way back in the first period. Teams will take the face-off in the Colony defensive zone. It's the Lane Family Dental Game of the Week on Valley Radio. Visit Lane Family Dental. They're located right next to Home Depot along the Palmer-Wasilla Highway. Shackle wins the face-off, plays it back behind the Colony net. Caden Ketchum comes back to grab it. Chase Shackle now along the left side. Gudd steps up from the left point, kicks it into the corner as Colton and Caden will try to battle Porter Shackle for the puck. We've got two Shackles and two Ketchums out on the ice. Rakina moves it along the backside boards behind his own net to Diltz. Moore keeps it in, and now it gets by Moore, and Rakina with an opportunity. Gudd's trying to get back on defense. Rakina with the shot, and it's off the post. And into the corner, a centering pass, and it's stolen by the Warriors, and we're going to get a penalty and a delayed call. The Knights with the extra attacker. It's Evans in the shot and the save for Campbell. So a slash on the play. And it's Gudds with the penalty. And Colony will be on the power play for the second time today. So the Knights with the advantage. Face off in the Wasilla defensive zone along the right side. It's Hessinger taking the face off, wins it, plays it to Rakina. Rakina, Cooper Smith. Smith swings it back to Evans. Evans with the shot. And the save for Campbell. 9:49 left in the second. 1:51 left in the Gudds penalty. Hessinger and Matson for the face-off. Hessinger wins it. Colton Ketchum looks for an outlet. Finds Cooper Smith. Smith, the shot. And the save for Campbell. And Smith just Rifles one right to Campbell. 1:43 left in the penalty, 9:41 in the period. Masterson back on the ice for the shorthanded Warriors. Matson now wins the faceoff, but it's taken away by Hessinger. Rakina looks for it in the corner. Poked by Rakina. Smith steps up, and it's stolen by Masterson. Smith has to come back into his defensive zone to grab it. Swings it to the far side. Tapped ahead for Evans. Evans sets up at the left side point. Moves it across to Rakina. Rakina behind Hessinger. And Matson works his way up across the blue line and able to clear it for Colony. Or Wasilla. Wolcott comes up. He clears it again. 57 seconds left. And ahead now across the blue line. It's Hessinger. Hessinger up around the backside of the net. The centering pass, and it gets away. 41 seconds left in the power play. 8:38 in the period. Second period action on Valley Radio. The Knights and the Warriors. Our Lane Family Dental game of the week. Cooper Smith. The pass to Evans. Evans up the left side over the blue line. Evans at the circle, drops one to catch him and catch it. Snaps one into the netting behind the back glass. 24 seconds left on the Colony power play. 8:22 left in the second period. 1-0. Colony with the lead. Verana now to take the draw against Matson. Back, and it gets by Monaco. Monaco has to come back into the neutral zone. Swings it to Ewing. Ewing back to Monaco on the far side. Monaco ahead, out of the reach of Amato. 8:07 left in the period. 9 seconds left in the power play, and they're going to move the face-off into the Colony defensive zone. Dylan Matson to take the draw for Wasilla. Will be Vrana for the Knights. As we wait for the puck to drop. And it's controlled by Wasilla. Moore with a shot broken up by the defense. Still between the circles now. Tapped back to Moore, then right back to Engen. Engen the pass across, stolen by the defense, and then taken away. It was Matson who was able to get a piece of it. And then Doss forced to land on it to stop the clock with 7:56 left in the second. We're back to full-strength hockey, even-strength hockey. It's 1-0. Matson and now Hessinger for the face-off. Won by the Warriors. Shot from the point. Puck left out in front and swept away by Evans. Evans lifts it ahead. And taken away from Jelic. Jelic loses a stick also, and then Matson takes the big hit from Hessinger. Hessinger now on the forecheck. And it's knocked back into the neutral zone. Ketchum pops it into the air as Hessinger comes through. And then back around to the far side for Matson. And now Jelic with it in a battle with Matson on the far side near the blue line. 7:14 to go in the second, 1-0. And it's ahead through the neutral zone as Goff will try to chase it down. And it's stolen by Cooper Smith. Smith between the circles, the backhander, and it's just wide. And Ketchum now at the point. And ahead for Jelic. And Ketchum trying to keep it in. Has to come back in the neutral zone as Porter Shackle tries to take it the other direction. It's Evans off Shackle. Now Ketchum with it. Ketchum is wide. Now Colton Ketchum steps up. That was Caden Ketchum with the shot. Colton Ketchum in the corner as the puck comes around, gets past Diltz. The icing waved off as Diltz has it in the corner. Ahead for Rakina. Rakina for Smith. Smith looking for some space, trying to get past Walcott. Poked away, but makes the pass to Diltz. It's back behind Diltz in the corner, and it gets by Ketchum. But the puck goes the distance, and that's an ice. 6:02 left in the second. It's 1-0. Taking a look at the Wasilla scoring leaders. Porter Shackle with 55 points. Alex Engen, 16 goals, 6 assists for 22. Masterson with 20. Chase Shackle, the freshman, with 19. And then Roush with 4 goals and 7 assists for 11. Smith tries the quick shot off the draw. It's broken up by the defense. Back to the point on the far side and skips by Ewing. Wasilla takes it at its own blue line. The pass to Wohlers. Wohlers finds Holler. Holler with the shot wide to the stick side into the corner on the left side. Wolcott comes into the neutral zone. Moves it to his right, but it's taken away by Cooper Smith. Smith across the blue line, still with the puck. The shot and the save for Campbell. And Campbell, that was another one. This is the second time that Campbell looked back toward the goal line, but the puck was in his possession, able to make the save, keeping it a 1-goal game. 5:31 left in the second, 1-0. Vran and Matson to take the draw in the Wasilla defensive zone. Guds around the backside. And Masterson now up the right, loses it to Holman. As Bailiff dumps it in. 5:15 left in the second period. The pass across to Masterson off his stick wide. Evans tries to move the other direction, but the big shot from Masterson deflected into the corner along Wasilla's left side. Comes back to the neutral zone to Guds. Guds dumps it back in. The Warriors play it to, or the Knights play it to their right, and then back to Monaco. Monaco, the pass behind Vrana. Masterson dumps it in. Doss comes back behind his own net to play it. Doss throws it around to Holman as Vrana tries to skate it away. The Warriors keep it in. Into the corner now along the left side. The centering pass as Engen was looking for Porter Shackle, and it's taken away by the Knights. Evans with it at his own blue line. The pass ahead to Holman. Holman taps it back into the right wing corner. Holman back to Monaco. Monaco fires it. It's off Guds. Into the corner. Guds taps it ahead to Shackle. That's Chase Shackle. And finds Porter Shackle. Now in the neutral zone for Hessinger. And it's stolen by Guds. Guds up the left side. Nice move on the defense. Guds with the shot. And the rebound left out front, but it's swept away by Evans. 3:48 left in the second. Porter Shackle shifts it up the right side. Loose puck picked up by the Warriors. It's Roush. Roush has his attempt broken up by Monaco. And it's poked by Porter Shackle. Race for the puck. It's Evans with some space on the right side. Evans snaps it high. Along the left side now in the neutral zone. Colton Ketchum dumps it in. Jelic throws it to the right side. Evans on the forecheck. The pass ahead for Chase Shackle gets by Larson. Jelic tries to dump it in as Larson tries to chase it down. 3:09 to go in the second. It's 1-0. Caden Ketchum battling Wohlers. It's poked by. Now Holler comes in, and Holler's able to move it into the Colony defensive zone. Colony flips it out to the neutral zone. Puck back to Kearney. And ahead for Wohlers. Wohlers around for Holler. Holler back to Wolcott. Wolcott with the shot and the save for Cole Doss. And Doss just reached up for it. Smart move. He had Holler right there. Nice pass across the zone. And then Wolcott threw it up. It would have been high at the crossbar ultimately, but it was a nice job by Doss just ending that play. Wasilla wins the draw in its own zone, or in the Colony zone. A shot from the point by Moore is wide. Monaco comes back to the corner. Ahead for Smith. Smith takes the pass at center ice. Moves to his right to Rakina. Rakina just out of the reach of Smith. And we've got a whistle, and it's going to be head contact on Matson at the 2:24 mark. And Colony will go on the power play for the third time today. 1 for 2 with the advantage so far. Hessinger and Porter Shackle to take the face-off in the Wasilla defensive zone. Lined up along the right wing side. Rakina takes the puck off the draw. Rakina in the corner. Rakina, the centering pass, looking for Ketchum up front. Loose puck! And a shot wide for Hessinger. Hessinger still with it. And 2:06 left as Campbell looks dazed. Slow to get up. 2:06 left in the second, 1:42 left in the power play, and it looked like maybe something lower body as he chats with the referee. Like he skated it off. And we'll resume play with 2:06 to go in the second. The Knights on the power play leading 1-0. 1:42 left on the Matson penalty. Hessinger and Shackle. Shackle back to the defense, and it's cleared by Guds. A race to the puck, won by the Knights. Ahead for Rakina now up the right side. Rakina, the centering pass. Back to the top of the circle. Snapped wide by Evans. Colton Ketchum with it. Ketchum across. Evans now. Evans the backhander wide. Back to Rakina. Smith now. Cooper Smith with the shot and the goal! And Smith gives his team the 2-0 lead. Just a big shot from the point. The one-timer. The pass from Rakina. And another power play goal for the Colony Knights. 2-0 with 1:31 to go in the second. The Knights move it ahead through the neutral zone. Matson picks up the loose puck over the blue line. Shot and a save for Doss. So Colton Ketchum picks up the second assist. It was Rakina who made the pass, and I believe that's the second goal that he's set up. 1:17 to go in the second. It's 2-0. Matson will take the face-off for the Warriors in the Colony defensive zone against Cooper Smith. Smith wins the draw, plays it back to the corner. 1:13 to go in the second. Carney now with it in the neutral zone, flips it back to Wolcott. And ahead for the Knights. Monaco knocks it, or dumps it in for the Knights. At the point for Monaco. Monaco with the shot. And up front is Diltz as Campbell makes the save and stops the clock with 47 seconds to go. The puck was free briefly after that shot from the point as Diltz was trying to poke it by Campbell. Campbell keeps it in a 2-goal game. 47 seconds left in the second. It's 2-0. Colony with the lead. Hessinger back around for Evans. Evans along the left side. Poked away by Wasilla. And Wohlers now with some space up the right side. Defense collapse. It's Jelic poking it back into the neutral zone. Jelic still with it. Jelic with some space. Drops it for Evans, and it's knocked away by Guds. Guds back up the other direction, up the left side. 20 seconds to go in the second. Guds tries the centering pass. It's off the side of the goal, and Colony dumps it back in, and that could be not quite enough for an icing as it's tapped away by the Wasilla defense. Evans lifts it back in. Final seconds of the second. And that's going to do it for the second period of play. Colony with the 2-0 lead over the Wasilla Warriors. Let's take a 3-minute break, and we'll be back with the second intermission report on Valley Radio, Q97 and Q997.com.
In about 3 minutes, we'll have the charter puck. These pucks will be collected by the Kiwi team of the Alaska Avalanche hockey team.
Matsu Sertoma, Service to Mankind, presents the 2018 Matsu Plunge. Family fun and fundraiser for needs right here in the Matsu. Happening Saturday, February 17th on beautiful Wasilla Lake at the welcoming, warm, elegant new Matsu Resort just off Bogart Road. Plunge, pledge, and be present for all the action. Support the cause and the jumpers at the 2018 Matsu Plunge. Register and pledge at matsuplunge.org.
Chuck the rest of them. 3, 2, 1. Let's see who got the winning puck. All right. There'll be a first prize, a second prize, and a third prize. First prize goes to puck number 88. The second puck number is number 77. 7. And the third prize goes to number 40. the punt and collect.
call. Happy to bring you some hockey here on this Friday evening in the Valley. Don't forget, we've got bonus coverage for you tomorrow. More hockey. The Moose and the Warriors. Wasilla will host its senior night. Puck drops at 7 o'clock at the Brett Memorial Ice Arena in Wasilla. Well, we're still waiting for them to put the nets back where they belong, so let's take another 60-second break, and we'll be back with more hockey on Valley Radio, QNet at N7. Back to the Menard Arena in Wasilla. We're just moments away from third period hockey on Valley Radio, QNet at N7 and QNet97.com. The Colony Knights lead Wasilla 2-0. A couple of power play goals. Both goalies have played extremely well in this one. Campbell for the Warriors and then Koldoffs for the Knights. So as I said before, this game, we could be easily looking at a 4-3 score maybe, either way. Some really big saves so far in this one. The final weekend of the regular season. This is Colony's final game of the regular season. Wasilla plays again tomorrow night, hosting the Moose on its senior night, a game that can be heard right here on Valley Radio. And then the three Valley Division I teams will head down to the peninsula for the 3-day North Star Conference Championships, which starts Thursday in Soldotna. Colony looking up to wrap up the 3 seed. Or the 1 seed. Wasilla could be seeded third with a loss, or would be seeded third with a loss. But we still have 15 minutes to play. Palmer is assured the 4 seed in the conference. The other game going on in the conference is Kenai and Soldotna. Those two teams will play tomorrow down on the peninsula. And the winner of that game will be the number 5 seed in the North Star Conference. Houston is up at Monroe, suffered a 4-3 loss in overtime here. Just got the score moments ago. So the Hawks need a win tomorrow for any chance at getting the top seed in the Division II state final. We are underway in third period action. Monaco with the puck for the Knights. Skating from right to left on your radio dial. Wearing the whites. Diltz moves it ahead. The pass taken away by Alex Engen. Diltz gets it right back over the blue line. Diltz tries to split the defense. It's poked away by Guds. And the loose puck. And Campbell just going to slide over and stop the clock inside the first minute of the third period. Houston and back to the Division II stuff. Houston and Monroe entered the weekend both undefeated in Greatland Conference play. So the Rams currently have the edge, but the two teams play tomorrow morning at the UAF Patty Center. Shackle looks for Chase Shackle, but it's out of his reach. And that'll be an icing, and it'll bring back into the Wasilla defensive zone. A look at the first meeting between these two teams. Colony skated to the 6-3 win over the Warriors. It was Jake Hessinger and Cooper Smith with 2 goals each, and Alex Engen with the hat trick in the loss. That meeting was way back in November. Shackle, the pass across the zone to Chase Shackle. Shackle with it up the left side. His attempt broken up by the defense. Cooper Smith. Porter Shackle gets it right back after the deflection. It's popped into the air. And now near the blue line, Cooper tries to swing it into the neutral zone. And it's back to deep into the defensive end for the Knights. Wolcott moves it between the circles. Ewing grabs it for the Knights. Ewing trying to hold on to the puck. It's Slate Woolers on the forecheck. And back to Haller in the neutral zone now. Haller across for Larson. Larson tries to tip it forward. Comes back to Kearney at the point. Kearney with the shot. And the save, but the rebound was left free. The puck pushed to the right side, now back to the left in the corner. As the Knights try to skate it out of their own zone. Diltz now with some space. The 2-on-1. Diltz looking for Smith, and the defense able to get back for the Warriors. Rakina tries to get it by Wohlers. Wohlers takes it back the other direction. Big shot from the blue line, and it's wide to the stick side of Doss. In the corner, along the right wing side for Wasilla, it's Jelic across. Guds comes back in the neutral zone. He dumps it in. Caden Ketchum now back deep in his own end. Tips it forward to Jelic. Right back to Caden Ketchum. Ketchum ahead and through the neutral zone. That'll be an icing. 12:45 to go in the game. It's 2-0. Be sure to tune in for the Valley Sports Huddle, brought to you by Lane Family Dental every Sunday night. The goalies for Colony and Wasilla, Cole Doss with 13-1-2 with a 144 goals against. Sean Kearney 5-0-1 for the Warriors, and Aaron Campbell has 4-4-1 with a 229 goals against average. 12:44 to go in the third. 2-0 is the score. Colony back the other direction over the blue line, top of the circle. The shot, it's wide of the net. It's Hessinger now. Hessinger between the circles. Now the backhander by Evans, and kicked aside by Campbell. Back around for Caden Ketchum across the blue line. Ketchum, top of the circle, poked back to Jelic. Jelic through the left wing circle, and it's moved back into the neutral zone by Guds. Hessinger tries to split the defense. Wasilla sends it back the other direction. It's Engen. His pass is behind Masterson. Guds will chase it down in his defensive end. Moore cross, and it's Shackle ahead for Engen. Engen tries to drop a pass for Guds. Porter Shackle comes back to grab it. And a whistle at the 11:43 mark. And Hessinger skates to the box. And it's going to be a Wasilla power play. $11:43 to go in the third, and Wasilla on the power play for the third time today. The Lane Family Dental Valley Sports Huddle. Tune in every Sunday night at 7 p.m. I'm in the studio. Jason McCourt's in the studio. We do our best to cram a week's worth of Valley Sports into our hour. You can also download the podcast for free at Q997.com. So Hessinger 2 for kneeing early in the third. The Knights clear it. Wasilla on the power play. It's Kearney, and taken away by Cooper Smith. Smith with the steal. Still with it at the top of the circle. Masterson comes in and takes it right back. The Warriors try to set something up on the power play. The pass right in front of the Wasilla net to Kearney. And the Warriors still in their defensive zone. Now through the neutral zone. It's Matson. Matson drops one to Guds. Guds with the shot, and the glove save for Cole Doss. That was a nice opportunity for Guds. Steps up and snaps a wrister on goal. 11 minutes to go in the third. It's 2-0. Colony with the lead. Wasilla on the power play. Rakina wins the draw and sends it all the way to Campbell. Wolcott comes back into his own zone. And Campbell just moves it into the neutral zone himself. Evans now has it for the shorthanded Knights. Evans blanketed by the defender. And Evans is going to flip it the length to Campbell. 2-0 is the score. Colony with the lead. And the teams will face off in the Wasilla defensive zone. It'll be Diltz and Porter Shackle. Shackle wins the draw, plays it back to Wolcott. 10:31 left in the third. 45 seconds left in the Wasilla power play. It's Porter Shackle up the ice. Shackle fires the shot wide. Alex Engen tries to grab it along the right side. Battle for the puck along the right wing boards. Back to Wolcott. He's wide to the left side. Guds now in a battle with Monaco. Guds still with it. Tries to split the defense. The Knights able to move it to the neutral zone. Now it's off Wolcott's stick. He has to retreat back into his own defensive zone to play it forward. Now across the ice for Masterson. Right back to Wolcott. 9:53 left. Wolcott dumps it in. It's Monaco. And it's kept in by Masterson. Masterson with the shot. Lifts it to Doss. And Doss makes the save. 9:42 left in the third. 2-0 Colony with the lead. 9:42 left in the third. Face-off in the Colony defensive zone. Hessinger takes the draw. Haller tries to grab it for Wasilla. Moore waits back at the point, and it's tapped by Moore. Moore able to come back in the neutral zone, dumps it in. The puck gets by Doss, now in the corner. Deflected off Woolers. Caden Ketchum out of the reach of Jelic. And now between the circles for Evans the other direction through the neutral zone. And he throws one to Campbell, and Campbell will stop the clock with 9:10 to go in the third. Still 2-0. Fresh line for the Warriors. And a face-off in the Wasilla defensive zone along the right wing side. It's Hessinger and Shackle. Shackle wins the face-off, plays it back into the corner. Now along the backside boards, up the left side, or the right side for the Warriors, and then Jelic steals the puck, dumps it back in. Bailiff comes back behind his own net to play it. His pass to Engen. Engen tries to send it ahead, and it's deflected by Shackle. Masterson tries to control it near his own blue line. Engen grabs it for Wasilla. He's pushed off the puck into the corner. And Colony flips it back the other direction. 8:43 left in the third. Masterson. And it's tapped away by Hessinger. Now back to Kearney. Kearney to pass ahead for Engen. Engen at the circle. Loose puck. Far side boards now. 8:13 left. And a whistle. And Engen in the box. At the 8:11 mark, a penalty behind the play. And Colony will have another power play. Colony's fourth of the day. 2 for 3 so far, as Wasilla head coach Trent Shackle gets an explanation on the penalty. 8:11 left in the third. Face-off in the Wasilla defensive zone. On the right side, won by the Knights. Back to Smith. Smith with the puck. Smith, it's off the defense, and Woolers can't clear it. Rakina battling with Woolers now. Cooper Smith keeps it in, dumps it into the corner. Around the backside, poked away by Guds. Evans able to keep it in along the left side. Evans, the pass to his left. Hessinger now. Hessinger looks for a shooting lane. It's off the defense. Right to Evans on the left side. Evans, top of the left wing circle. Looks for an outlet. He has Hessinger along the left wing boards. Hessinger across for Cooper Smith. Smith swing it to Rakenna. Rakenna across. Rakenna with the shot and the goal! The third power play goal of the day for the Colony Knights. And Rakenna gets the goal. Set up the first two, and he scores on the third. So just a wrister from the right wing circle. And another power play goal for the Knights. Rakenna with the puck after Colony wins the ensuing draw. Diltz up the left side, moved back by Wasilla through the neutral zone as Amato tries to grab the pass. It's taken away by the Warriors as Chase Shackle. And Shackle takes the hit from Diltz. And some extra conversation following the hit. And Diltz skates to the penalty box, and Wasilla also with a penalty. Wolcott, so coincidental minors at the 7:08 mark. 3-0 the score now. The third power play goal of the day for the Knights. And Rakenna is factored in on all three goals, set up the first two. And then scoring on the third. Porter Shackle, the captain for the Knights, chatting with the officials, as is Cooper Smith, the captain of the Colony Knights. .708 to go in the third period. 3 power play goals for Colony. That and the goaltending has been the story. Again, both Campbell and Doss have come up with save after save. Quality opportunities, both sides. And Diltz, they give a 5-2. So Diltz with the 5. And just 2 to Wolcott. So that makes things more interesting. So the face-off in the Colony defensive zone, we're going to get a few minutes of 4-on-4 and then a power play for the Warriors. It's Engen with the shot, the save for Doss. In the corner now. It's Engen again. Engen with the shot and the save for Doss. And again, extra conversation after the play. And Engen is in the penalty box. And now Rakenna will join the party in the penalty box. So things are getting wild here at the Menard with 6:52 left to play in the third. .652 left in the third. Colony leads by 3, and conversations with both coaches. As the players set up for the face-off in the Colony defensive zone. 4-on-4 hockey. And Shackle and Smith will take the face-off in the Colony defensive zone. Smith wins the draw, plays it to Ewing. Ewing loses the puck. It's Shackle now on the right side. Shackle still with it, has it poked away. Masterson steps up, throws it wide to the glove side. Monaco in the corner. Deflected into the neutral zone. Guds kicks it back to Shackle. Shackle sends it across the ice. And then right back to Guds. Guds skates up the left side off the blade of the stick of Matson. Guds gets it right back, skates forward. Guds with the shot. And it's kicked aside into the corner. Masterson now with it in the neutral zone. Masterson dumps it back to Wohlers. Wohlers over the blue line. The shot, the save for Doss. Monaco around the backside for Ewing. Ewing ahead, and it's deflected into the air by Evans. And that'll stop the clock with 5:56 to go in the third. 3:47 left in the Dilts 5-minute penalty. And 47 seconds left in the Wolcott penalty. Another face-off in the Colony defensive zone. And the face-off controlled by the Warriors, played back to Masterson. Carney now at the right side point. Carney ahead. Larson, the backhander wide. The puck around to the far side. Masterson keeps it in. Chips it ahead for Wohlers, then right back to Masterson. And a whistle at the 5:37 mark. And they're going to bring the face-off back the other direction after the whistle. 5:37 left in the third. It's 3-0. And Cooper Smith will take the face-off against Larson. Smith wins the draw, plays it back to the point. Attempt broken up by the defense. Smith with the shot. Didn't get it, all of it cleanly, and it's in the corner now. Carney with the puck in the near side corner. The pass ahead for Larson. Larson knocked away from the puck as Ketchum moves it in. It's ahead for Hessinger. Hessinger with the shot. And we've got a whistle at the 5:07 mark. Ketchum took a big hit on the far side. .507 to go in the third. And so now a power play for the Warriors. A long power play for Wasilla after the Wolcott penalty. The Warriors with the puck. It's Shackle. Shackle up the right side over the blue line. Shackle still with it. The shot, the save for Doss. And the clock stopped at the 4:50 mark. 2:42 left in the Dilts penalty. And 4:50 left in the third. Colony leads 3-0. Porter Shackle will take the face-off for Wasilla. Wins it, plays it back to the point. It gets by Masterson. Masterson has to come back in the neutral zone. Trades passes with Carney. Ahead for Shackle. And out of the right side for Alex Engen. Engen, the pass knocked away by Colton Ketchum. And then nearly taken away by Hessinger. Engen gets it right back. Engen with the shot and the goal! And Engen snaps one glove side and beats Doss. 4:24 left. It's 3-1. And it's a nice goal for Engen. Top of the circle. Traffic in front. Had Guds there as well. I don't think Guds got the deflection, but he did provide some traffic up front. Well, a timeout on the ice. Let's take a 30-second timeout, and we'll be back with more on Valley Radio Q99.7. Arena. We've got a good one. The Colony Knights and the Wasilla Warriors. Third period hockey. 4:24 left in the third. Currently a timeout on the ice. 3-1 now. Alex Engen scoring for Wasilla. The power play goal. All 4 goals in this game have been with the advantage. If you missed any of this one, be sure to read all about it at frontiersman.com/sports. We're also going to talk a lot about it this Sunday on the Lane Family Dental Valley Sports Huddle. Sunday night at 7 p.m. right here on Valley Radio. If you missed any show every Sunday night, download the podcast for free at qnet97.com. So with the major penalty, Wasilla still on the power play. 2:12. And it's Engen behind Shackle. And then back to Masterson. Shackle through the neutral zone, still with the puck, top of the circle on the left side. Across to Carney at the point. Around for Engen. Shackle now with it. Shackle with the shot. And a goal! And Shackle cuts this to 1. And Shackle beats Doss glove side. 3:51. And it's Shackle on the right side. And just inside the post. And the power play goal continues. Or the power play continues after the second power play goal. Larson with it after Wasilla wins the draw. Across for Moore. And that'll be an icing. 3:42 left. Colony had led by 3. But at the 4:24 mark and the 3:51 mark, power play goals for Wasilla, and there's still 1:34 left on the 5-minute major. Cooper Smith will take the faceoff in the Wasilla defensive zone. It's won by Porter Shackle. Shackle looks for Guds, throws it the other direction now for Engen, and it's taken away by Ketchum. Carney steps up, the pass across to Engen. Engen across the blue line. Engen the shot. And Guds with the rebound wrapped around. Guds feeds Shackle, and Shackle just wide. Masterson back to the point for Engen. Shackle all alone. Shackle with the shot. And the save for Doss. Cooper Smith gets the rebound, able to clear it. 55 seconds left on the power play. 3 minutes to go in the third. Engen with it on the left side, lifts it into the air, takes a bounce through the neutral zone. Monaco dumps it in, clears it for the shorthanded Knights. 2:45 left. The pass to the left side for the Warriors through the neutral zone. Wasilla dumps it in. Ketchum tried to send it back the other direction. Masterson keeps it in. The pass across off the stick of Hessinger, keeps it away from Engen momentarily. Engen with it again and fires another one. This time Doss makes the save. Did bobble the puck, but jumped on it to stop the clock with 2:23 left in the third period. 15 seconds left in the 5-minute major. 2:23 to go. And we're going to get another timeout on the ice, so let's take another 30-second break, and we'll be back with more hockey on Valley Radio, Q99.7. Don't forget, we've got more hockey for you tomorrow. I'll be live at the Brett Memorial Ice Arena on the other side of Wasilla. And Wasilla will celebrate its senior night hosting rival Palmer. The puck drops at 7 p.m. And Shackle will take the face-off for the Warriors in the Colony defensive zone against Hessinger. Hessinger in the corner for Evans. Evans dumps it in. Final seconds of the power play. Wasilla with the goalie pulled now after the timeout. Campbell on the bench, the extra attacker for the Warriors. And now we have 6-on-5 hockey. And the shot wide for Porter Shackle from the left. And it's chipped by. Wohlers now in a race as Cooper Smith. And it's saved by Masterson. Smith from the neutral zone. Try to get a backhander across, and Hessinger with the puck now. Hessinger still with it. And in front is Matson playing a little goalie. Guds now. Guds up the left side. Has the puck taken away and gets blown up by Rakina. And Colony ices the puck. 1:27 left in the third. 3-2 is the score. Wasilla with the goalie pulled. The face-off now in the Colony defensive zone. 6-on-5 hockey. The face-off will be along the right wing side of the Colony defensive zone. It'll be Larson taking the draw against Cooper Smith. Smith wins it, plays it back to Evans along the right side. Engen gets the turnover. Engen, the backhander off the side of the goal. And now Masterson with it in the neutral zone after Colony lifted into the zone. Engen now. Pass out of the reach of Slate Wohlers. 1:07 left. Guds picks off the pass. The centering pass then taken away by Hessinger. Hessinger with the shot wide, and that's an icing. Just to the right of the crossbar. 58 seconds left in the third. It's 3-2. Cooper Smith will take the face-off in his own zone against Porter Shackle of the Warriors along the left wing side. 3-2. Goalie remains pulled for the Warriors. 6-on-5. Masterson at the point. Taps it forward. Now in the corner for Ketchum. Ketchum sends it ahead. Matson now. And it's poked by Matson. Masterson will try to step forward to grab it. He does. And then taken away by Ketchum. Ketchum, the puck deflected, so no icing. Now in the clock stopped at 36.1 seconds left. And offside's called as Colony tried to move in, put together a rush, and Campbell back in net with the face-off just outside the Wasilla zone. It'll be Shackle and Smith. And it's played back to Matson. 32 seconds left. Matson ahead for Engen. Over to Evans. Engen now tips it forward. Around. Back through the neutral zone. And Campbell's trying to get back into the net. And Masterson able to hustle and grab the loose puck. And then it's deflected. It's Hessinger. Hessinger with a shot off the post. And back around. 12 seconds to go. Into the neutral zone. At the blue line, it's Matson. Matson through the neutral zone at the blue line as it's stripped by Rakena. And the clock stopped with 2.1 seconds. .1 seconds left. And we're going to get a penalty here. It's going to be Rakena with the slash. So Rakenna with the slash. The goalie pulled again. 2.1 seconds left. 6-on-4 hockey. And they move the clock back to 5 seconds. So 5 seconds. And this is going to be a huge face-off in the Colony end. Shackle and Cooper Smith. Wasilla tries to set up for one last shot. Tied up at the top of the circle. Loose puck. And that'll do it. And Colony holds on to beat Wasilla 3-2. The Knights are the top seed in the North Star Conference Championships, which start next Thursday in Soldotna. Let's take a 60-second break, and we'll be back to wrap things up on Valley Radio Q99.7.